Hello.
Hello.
How's everyone doing? We've had a great weekend. So productive. Lots of new stuff that we've been putting together, which is looking really fun.
The quiz is going to start in 9 minutes 46 seconds. So if you are watching post live, then you know how long you can skip forward until the start of the quiz. We've got some brand new things tonight. New way of doing a couple of things.
Yes.
I think you're going to really enjoy. That'll be cool. A little bit pale there, I think.
Are we pale?
That's a bit better, isn't it?
Yeah, that's a bit better. A bit warmer.
Yeah, look a bit more tanned. As in we didn't stay in. You doing the PC stuff all day? Got a couple of things on our inbox. Have a quick look. So how we all? Do we all have a good weekend? Good evening, Andrea. Good evening, Amy.
Should move that out of the way. So looking forward to tonight.
It's gonna be a good one. I'm really looking forward to this.
Some of you who were here on Friday might have an inkling of what we're about to do.
Oh, Fran went to Wakehurst Place today. Ooh.
What is that? What is Wakehurst Place? I do not know.
Nor do I. Let's have a look at that score sheet, shall we? Actually, no, we can't because that'll take the timer off. So we'll leave it. Carrie Lee, hi, the Fire Breathing Rubber Ducks gathering. Cheesy D's reporting to duty.
Excellent.
Good evening, Captain Rod. Yeah, got a lot of brand new stuff today. We're not doing bobbleheads.
Bobbleheads have gone. Basically, we've run out.
Yeah, all the other ones are really obvious, like Tom Baker and Spider-Man, and
yeah. So we've got something new, but you can actually get a point for it.
Yep, you will be getting a point for this one. I'm out walking my son's dog at the moment, but I'll be back at his house shortly to fire up the quiz. I like it, walking the dog and doing a quiz.
Indeed.
Nosky servants in the house, good evening. Barry Combs here.
And if Dan Cox is in the room,
in the his A,
yeah, then he'll be interested in our video of the week.
Rebecca Woolridge, evening. Looking forward to the quiz tonight. Thanks for all your hard work. Oh, thank you, Rebecca. You're very welcome.
Cheers.
Thank you for following.
I was chatting to across the fence to some of Photo Finish. Some of the Photo Finish team earlier today, which was fun.
They are a real team, just in case.
They do know what rounds we're doing. I did tell them.
Sue Lawrence, good evening, Mark and Sue here, ready to quiz. Fantastic. We've got 2 marks. Nosky servants are here, indeed. So we've got, oh, no, nothing's back from Goring. The Expandables, their category they like to play is Donald Trump's tax math game. Got loads of gardens, says Fran.
And it's yeah, and the Reading Retros are back and ready. We like this. We like this. If you haven't guessed already, we're really fired up about tonight. Really fired up about it. We're bringing back something that we used to do at the pub quizzes as a potential regular or semi-regular feature.
Oh, Amy Jo's given us a retweet on Twitter. Thank you so much. Thank you. That means a lot to us. You follow on those different platforms. Yeah,
giving us a share and attracting people in at this time of night really works for us. It helps,
especially because Facebook tries to hide us from the Discover tab, which is annoying. But YouTube doesn't. So thank you, YouTube. As speaking of which, you can speak to us on the YouTube and the Twitch chat. If you don't want to watch on Facebook, you can go to YouTube/quizactually. /live and we're on there, or you can go to twitch.tv/quizactually and we're on there as well.
We've got Tracy and Charlie in southern Spain near Malaga.
Helen Quick says, yay, Monday again. Thanks for making our Monday nights fun. Thank you, Helen.
Thank you. And again, we had another nice email sent to us by someone who was actually telling us what the quizzes meant to them over this time.
Which it was really nice.
It was really nice to read it. Thank you so much.
As much as we like to pretend that it's just a bit of fun, some of you actually really do take this on a lot more seriously than others. In a way, not in a serious way, but in a more.
It means something.
Yeah,
to you. It gives you something to do and keeps you going when things are a bit down and stuff, which we like to do.
Which is really nice. So yeah, all that is to say, thank you, Amy, for retweeting us.
Hello, Fiona.
You might notice we're at a slightly different angle tonight. I've moved the camera down ever so slightly.
They haven't noticed.
Yes, they have. Hi, Alex.
Alex has joined in with his usual signing meme.
Sue Lawrence says, how are you still wearing T-shirts? I'm thinking of putting the fire on. It is really cold, but
it's gone warm today, actually.
Well, it was quite warm in Brighton, but here we have 2 lights, the screens, the PC.
A light above.
Yeah, the light above, the green screen, the curtains are closed, so the heat really does reverberate. It'll get too hot in here soon. In which case I'll have to open my window before I go to sleep.
Yeah, it gets rather warm in here. We actually feel the heat off the screens by the time the quiz is finished.
The lovely Matt Powell on Twitter is also giving us lots of likes and retweets, so thank you very much, Matt Powell.
Good evening, Paul. Is Mrs. Bolter back tonight?
Paul Molyneux on Twitch has said, evening chap, is it wine o'clock yet? It is wine time tonight, but we're currently enjoying a nice cup of tea. And as you can chat on YouTube as well, we have got the YouTube chat open, ready for you to leave your comments.
Yep.
If you want to leave Facebook completely, it's completely fine to do that. If you want to just talk and chat through YouTube, we are veering more towards YouTube and Twitch. As we said in previous weeks, that Facebook's been a little bit too militant with us.
Hello to Steve Hart. Paul has said that Mrs. Bolter should be joining us. I might tell some home truths about what was said about her last week.
Julie Hardy says, hello, hot stuff in Alex's room. With a smiley face. Jackie Cartwright, good evening, my favourite guys. Good evening, Jackie.
Thank you, Jackie.
What the hell was that?
That was you, not me.
Got a text message. I don't get text messages.
With the girlfriend, I reckon.
No, it's my girlfriend's grandma.
All right.
Asking about how my granddad is.
All right. Is your mum in tonight? She wasn't in on Friday, was she?
I don't know.
Hello, Ryan.
2 minutes to go, roundabouts.
Roundabouts?
Roundabouts.
You're going on a roundabout?
Absolutely. Also going on a summer holiday.
They end up in Greece.
Hmm.
You've got nowhere to put.
Yeah, I have cups, I have wine, I have a glass for water and my paper.
Yeah, I've got some water too.
Good evening, Roy from Kerno checking in once again.
I should move that down there.
Rod says, tried Twitch, the format is great but no chat. You can chat on Twitch.
Yeah, there is Twitch.
I'm careful there.
Yeah.
There is a Twitch chat.
There is Twitch. Well, I'm not even going to try
Twitch
it.
chat. Leave the big words to
Yeah,
me.
yeah. You cheeky son. He started already. Have you noticed this? I don't care at the moment because I'm on a high.
Yeah, the Twitch is available for chat. You might not be able to get it in the format that you want. If you're on a phone, you can use the chat and things like that on it as well. Good evening, Claire Lennon from the Cat's Whiskers in chilly Perthshire. With a chilly face. I'm rather warm now, to be honest.
Yeah, it's quite nice in here, isn't it?
Yeah, got about a minute and a half to go, and then we'll catch on with the intro, which does feature a video of the week this week.
And of someone that quite a few of you will recognise.
If you've ever seen us in live action, face to face. No one chats, that's true.
Well, that's because you're all in there and nobody's deciding to chat in there because you're waiting for someone else to chat. If you all started chatting in there, it'd take off.
Yeah. The dog has walked. Did I miss anything, Charlie Grant? No.
No.
We're here, Hertfordshire, Lynn and Doug, says Lynn Bunknell. Good evening to you.
Hello, Ellie.
Good evening, Ellie.
Nice to see you again so soon.
You might recognise Mark like this, as the face over the fence. Yeah, so I know there's not a lot of chat on Twitch, but again, we've been told that the Twitch actually has better video and less delay. So you're actually seeing things sooner on Twitch than you will do on Facebook.
And sharper pictures.
And sharper pictures, apparently.
Apparently.
Apparently so.
I think you should get it ready to go for 0.
It's ready?
Oh, it's ready. Okay. Here we are again.
Team Chaos. I like it. A little bit behind the scenes chat, don't you worry.
Just planning on how we're going to progress the start of the quiz.
As that mum likes to say, talking about you, not at you.
Yes. So here we go. Let's put that first screen up.
Let's do it.
So before we get underway,
Don't worry about
that. An opportunity that's coming up through the Music Venues Trust. You can see some amazing bands in very small venues. It's a once in a lifetime chance time to see them. These are the acts that you can actually see. You've got the Pet Shop Boys at the Electric Ballroom, Jamie X in London, Metromony and Passenger in Brighton. Katie Tunstall is doing Scotland and London as well. And for those of you like Russell Watson, he's also agreed to get involved as well. Now, the way this works is you're basically buying a raffle ticket for 2 tickets. It costs just £5, and you go to which one that you want to go for. You book yourself in with that £5, and once everything's back to normal, that's when the gig will take place. So it'll be a proper gig. It won't be socially distanced. It'll be a proper gig with these artists in a tiny venue where you're going to be so close, and it's just going to be so intimate and so brilliant. So have a look at that. You go under Passport Back to Our Roots. If you have a look at it on Facebook, we'll put it up on the link later. But Passport Back to Our Roots, if you're interested in any of those. So on to our intro. Now, the video of the week, we're giving it one last try with Facebook to see what happens. Is someone that those of you who've certainly done my quizzes, and I think has helped Alex as well, who has actually helped us out on the quizzes, is James Brett. So if you remember James, who used to help me out with all the sheets and putting the scores in and things like that, this is him not being so meek and mild. This is him giving it some in his new video, which is called Comfort Zone. Goes back on.
Mm-hmm.
So that was the video, and we realised what was going wrong with the sound. We're going to give it, to be fair to James, we're going to give it another run next Monday. It was basically self-clipping itself. So the louder it got, the actual more it clipped itself. It was like a feedback loop thing.
But we fixed it. Anyway, let's get on with the intro, guys. We'll see you in a sec.
To play, don't you know? We won't go straight to the floor. Smashing the glass and then a stupid argument. Something they said and because
We are aware that it says Monday the 28th. Sorry about that.
And as always, our thanks to Rats.
I just dropped my paper.
He did that. He said that because he knew I would say it.
I know, but
after Friday.
I stapled them. Okay, so round number one is all about gates.
Yeah, it came up on Friday. There were so many. Fridays are so much fun, and not that this isn't, but it was gates galore on Friday. So we thought, why not do a round on gates?
So yeah, that's what we're going to be doing. So see how we find that one. Okay. Oh, Debbie Logan says, sorry I'm not playing tonight. Ben and I are watching footy. Alex is playing with Dad, so I'm sure he'll be commenting throughout.
Yes.
Yes, true. Oh, Crafty Craig.
Gaining yourself 1 point.
One bonus point.
1 bonus point for quickly jumping in with the Born Collective being the fake name.
Well done.
And the replacement for the bobbleheads we'll do at the start of the recap.
Yeah, so we're doing the bobblehead replacement at the end of this round.
Now, we're doing things slightly different because we're going to start this round with...
Bedroom Preacher says, sorry, I am playing tonight.
Okay, so we're doing it this way because it's something totally different. Please do not make any comments because you will give it away. No comments whatsoever about what this round is. You'll understand once we get into it, because this time, instead of the usual marathon, we're doing it throughout the quiz, giving you more information as we go along. This round, this marathon question is, who am I?
I'm Mel and he's Sue.
Who killed the bobbleheads? We ran out, basically.
All I've got left is the really easy ones that doesn't take anything to guess.
So, the way this works, with this marathon question, I'm going to give you, throughout the quiz, 7 different facts about a famous person. They could be real, they could be fictional, actors, religious figures, politicians, anybody. Just you will actually have heard of them.
Yeah, you definitely would have heard of them.
Okay, next one. The first fact is the hardest to get it off, but it is worth 4 points. But then each fact, it drops down by half a point each time until you get to the 1 point, the seventh fact, which is worth 1 point, but it becomes really, really obvious who the person is.
It is not you, Benjamin Pritchard.
You decide as a team after each fact whether or not you want to finalise your guess of who it is. Once finalised, you cannot change it. If it's wrong, though, you score 0 points. So it's up to you whether you jump in on a whim and you think it might be right to get the more points, or you wait till further down the line as you get more and more clues to work out who the person is. So you're going to need to work out whether you're going to stick and finalise your answer, or whether you're going to wait for more questions to come in.
Yeah. Again, if you guess it early and it's wrong, you don't get a second chance. It is just worth 0 points.
Yeah. You can't keep going backwards to it. You decide at what point you stick, whether you stick at 4 points, etc., and then it goes through.
Okay.
So we're going with your first clue, which is really, really difficult, but it is worth 4 points.
And I have seen people get this on this kind of clue before, so it's not impossible. So
your first clue is this. I was born on the 25th of October, 1984. And if your team is going to stick with that, please just put it in the feed so we know where you're at.
Don't say the answer, just say...
Don't say the answer at all.
Just say that you're sticking.
Just say which team is sticking, if you think you're going to stick with it, to get 4 points out of this.
If you don't want anything, you don't have to say anything.
If you get it wrong, if you stick and get it wrong, you can't have another go. It is 0 points. So it's up to you at which point you want to stick.
Yeah, I think you're over-explaining it now.
Are we all clear on that?
Charlie Grant says he's going to stick. Wow. So if you get this right, you get 4 points. But if you get it wrong, you don't get another chance. You just get 0. Okay. So on to hashtag gates.
Yes.
It's all to do with gates. The answer may be a gate, or the question may involve the word gate. Charlie Grant, what? Says Benjamin Pritchard. Okay.
Right, am I doing odds or evens on this? Because we haven't decided on
I'm
this
going
one.
to do evens.
And I shall start with odds.
We've even got a picture for one of our questions in this one.
Yes. Question number 1. In which city would you find the Golden Gate Bridge?
Yeah, nothing too taxing for a first question, I don't think. I had a hard time finding a decent gate for a number there, so I quite like that one.
Yeah, I like what you've done with it.
It's like the entrance to a church. So which city would you find the Golden Gate Bridge?
Sorry, that's
A little bit of wine ASMR there.
Yeah, this is a bit noisy, isn't it? I'm just trying to air it a little bit.
There's a very good reason why we know it. I'll explain after the answer, says Charlie Grant. Ooh. Number 2. Which Northern English town is associated with the makers of Yorkshire tea? Sharon Rogers is going to stick. Wow, mother. Wow. I can't believe some people are going to stick on that one.
We normally call this lemmings because usually once 2 teams have stuck, everybody else piles in and a lot of people get it wrong.
I mean, one of the questions I had once was something like, I was born on the 14th of November and my first initial such and such a thing. And someone was like, yep, it's John Cleese. It was crazy. Like, they knew straight away.
Question 3. Which artist had the second biggest selling single of the noughties with his version of Unchained Melody?
Benjamin Pritchard says non-stick. That's a wise choice. Again, you don't have to tell us that you're not sticking. You only have to tell us if you're sticking. You mean you don't have to tell us anything really, but
it just means that we can see which teams are saying they're sticking. So if you put high points in there, we know you actually did say you were sticking at that point.
Yeah. Also, it just proves to us how easy or hard a question is.
Yes.
Well. Moving on, number 4. Number 4. On an Ordnance Survey map, what does TG stand for? On an Ordnance Survey map, what does TG stand for? Charlie Grant says Lemmings, one of the best computer games ever. It is, but they've remade it as like a mobile game. We've got to pay to get the items and stuff. Rubbish.
Don't want that, do we?
Ah. The kitchings are sticking. Ooh.
Well, this is impressive.
This is, yeah.
Off a single one.
It's not often you get that. Lovely.
Number 5. Gates McFadden played Dr. Beverly Crusher in which TV series?
Well, there's a certain amount of people in there that are going to get that straight away.
And some won't.
Indeed. How fortunate they had the name Gates. just to use.
So there we go.
Be specific with your answers as well. I would say be specific with your answer. You may end up getting half points.
Stop saying too much.
No, being specific. With all of these, the more specific you are, the better. The less specific you are, you might.
Yes, Charlie, points. You are one of those certain people. Number 6, Alex.
Giving it away. Number 6. Gateshead is a town in which county? Would you find it in Northumberland, County Durham, or Tyne and Wear? Sherry and I will get that one, says Tracy Ann Kitching. Good. Not that I don't always, but I'm feeling really jazzed tonight. I'm really excited for all this stuff.
It's good.
I've also made a brand new thing for our thing. It's a good thingy.
Let's wait till it comes.
I
know you're excited about it, and it does look great, but let's wait till it comes.
Fair point. Ellie, you don't have to text us. All you do is, as you would play the normal quiz, you just
be honest and whether you got it right or wrong.
Yeah. If you are playing this one and you are confident, just say that we're sticking. You don't have to say the answer. Just say we're sticking. It doesn't mean anything to your points. It's just
for us to know which teams have stuck at which point.
Yeah.
Number 7. What is the name of the gate to Buckingham Palace, which was moved when Queen Victoria had the palace expanded?
Mm-hmm. Joe says, got a bit lost in the gangsters' watch party, so our team is a bit hobbled by the mild distraction. Oh dear. Alex is going to stick. Wonderful.
Off one date of birth. They're sticking on one date of birth.
Some clever people in the room. Or you may have got it wrong. A brand new thing for our thing. Can't wait, says Charlie. Yes. Just you wait.
He's got a very good thing.
It's a good thing.
He's got a good thing going.
Got a good thing going, yeah. Number 8. Number 8, what is the name of the wife of Bill Gates? Is it Melinda or Melissa? Less taxing, please. I'm on my own, says Benjamin Pritchard. Sorry, Benjamin.
Well, you get more and more clues as it goes along, and you find out exactly who it is.
Yeah. I don't think anybody will get 0 points if they wait.
Fran, we wouldn't know if you did anyway.
Of course you can ask someone to help me.
That's why you have teams. That's why you can link up with people on social media to create teams. Of course you can.
As long as you're not Googling the answers, you can do however you like. So you're 50-50. Bill Gates' wife, is it Melinda or Melissa?
Number 9. What iconic building is this? What is its name?
Put it on. I'll do that for you just so you can see. Just in case those people at the bottom give you any clues.
I don't think they do.
No, I'll put us back then.
But what is that iconic building's name? Well, we're getting not a single message on YouTube.
We've got one person on Twitch, and that was our lovely friend Paul Molyneux, who seems to be able to chat on Twitch and on Facebook and on our YouTube all at the same time. Be afraid of Paul Molyneux. Okay. Francis, you're going to ask her staff.
Yes.
Stuff. That's what a boss is for, to ask the staff. All right, and finally, number 10. Which song has these lyrics? I won't be reading them out, as I tend to read them how they should be sung, so it's only going to appear on the screen. So which song has these lyrics? It's the most tenuous link to a gate we've ever had, but there you go. It's got the word in it, so that's all that matters.
It was tricky coming up with interesting questions.
Yeah.
Because there was a lot in there that we could have used, but they were just boring. So we decided not to.
Hi, Carol.
I'm going to throw in a bonus question of 11.
Are you? Be careful now. Last time you did that, you went a bit wrong.
This is just basically me saying it. So we have all these gates when we've had this gate, that gate, the other gate, when something's gone wrong in a scandal. So for question 11, also worth 2 points, what was the original gate? So we've had noise gate, we've had
Brexit gate,
all that sort of stuff and all the gates that we do. But what was the very original gate?
So that's your bonus one. So on the score sheet, I will make sure you can have 12 points.
Yes.
On this round. That's my housework song played at full blast, says Sue Lawrence. Fantastic. Benjamin says the big gate. Yeah, you put the big gate for that answer. You can have that.
Yes.
Right. So those were your 10. We'll be doing our bobblehead equivalent at the end of the recap, so not quite yet.
Okay.
So I thought that's what you said.
Anytime, really.
I can do it now if you
No,
want.
we'll do it at the end of the recap.
Okay.
So, on the recap, the 11th question doesn't appear. So bear that in mind.
I can do it very quickly.
No, it's all right. It won't fit.
Oh, it might do. 1 second. I'll just mute you 1 second, guys. All right, there we go. I'll put us back on.
No, let's go back to it.
So,
They both need moving up.
that is true. There we go. In fact, if I just make them a little bit smaller, and that way I can move that one to there, and we'll be fine.
Okay. We're going to start off with your number 3. Your question for 3.5 points. So your second clue to the person. My middle name and surname are my middle name and surname are Elizabeth and Hudson. So middle name Elizabeth, surname Hudson. Does that help you out for 3.5 points?
This is your second question on that marathon question. 22 points is what I meant, Charlie Grant. Thank you very much.
Joe, once it comes up, we'll mention it again. We have now added question 11 onto the recap.
Yeah, it will be on the recap screen as well.
Have we got any music in the background?
Nope, we do now.
Your plinky stuff. Oh, we got Caroline Brocking on Twitch as well. That's great.
Richard Warner is now sticking, and Julia Hardy is now sticking. Ooh. Again, don't give anybody any clues in the chat. As always, you're all a sensible lot. You're not going to. I know you're not.
I'm hearing that Daggy in Munich is watching. Say hello, Daggy, if you're about. Nice to have you on board.
And a big hello to Effendi.
Yes, a big hello to Effendi.
Oh, we got a lot more sticking on this one.
Yes, I did say it was like lemmings. Once one person jumps in, they all jump in. So remember, if you get it wrong, now you've stuck, you can't change your answer. And if you've got it wrong, you get no points whatsoever.
Mm-hmm. But if you do get it right, you get 3.5. So I'll just do it one more time. There is the number 11. I have added it.
What was the original gate scandal? So the very first one that coined the phrase gate. What was the first one?
Yeah. So there you go. That's your second question on the marathon. My middle and surname are Elizabeth and Hudson.
And that will get you 3.5 points.
If you get it right. If you get it wrong, you get 0. You can't do it again if you're sticking. Obviously, you could pretend none of the points really matter, but
you can do that for any of the questions.
You can do that for any of the questions, but I mean, why would you play it like that? It's pointless, isn't it? Eurowizard Harry is sticking from Emma Brocking. Wonderful.
Oh, wonderful.
Also, while we're here in the break,
yes,
we have a shout out, a happy birthday for yesterday to Ryan, who's Ryan McFly, from Eurowizard Harry.
Hello, and happy birthday for yesterday.
Birthday for yesterday. Belated birthday. Unfortunately, we don't do a Sunday quiz, otherwise we'd have mentioned it then.
Yet.
Hashtag 7 nights a week.
Well, there's certain things happening, let's say that. But we'll keep quiet on that.
So we'll let it go through one more time, I think. Kathy Clark says, freeze, got it. Freeze.
That's not stick, that's freeze.
Same thing. You're very welcome, Ryan. Hope you had a good one. Even if it wasn't a Sunday. My birthday fell on a Sunday once, so I was really depressed by it.
Jackie is stuck as well now.
Ooh. The music played.
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. A bit loud. There we go. It's a slightly different playlist than before. It's still elevator music, but it's a little bit different than before.
I think we're ready to move on.
Yep. So again, there you go. That 3.5 question. My middle and surname are Elizabeth and Hudston. Thanks, guys.
Hudston?
Hudston.
Hudston?
Hudson Hawk. Oh, there you go. That was a Bruce Willis movie, wasn't it? Hudson Hawk. Anyway.
And Colonel Eisenhower sticking. Our PayPal is up there on the screen if you would like to help us out. Just the normal £2 that you would normally pay for a quiz, it really makes a difference to us. You know, we're trying to create content for you and keep you entertained, and it's just to us, it's just to say thank you.
Very simple. I'm not going to change that too much.
Yeah, that's fine.
All right then. Good evening,
Good evening,
Bev.
That's a late good evening from Bev. She's normally one of the early ones.
Kerner's not sticking. Lynn Bucknell, happy birthday for me, Thursday, 1st of October. Happy birthday, Lynn.
Happy birthday, Lynn.
For Thursday. Adrian Pritchard says stick. Capital letters.
They're all going for it now.
Right. Okay, so these were all worth 2 points each. I'm going to pause that music. Don't forget this round is out of a total of 22, as there is a bonus 11th question. God, I'm going to regret that, says Benjamin Pritchard.
Well, this is what it is. A lot of people jump in too early, because sometimes we do try and take you down a misleading course on some of these questions.
Brainiacs have been answering in your absence. That's fair enough.
Okay.
Right. So just fly through this one, I think.
Yeah, you do this one, and then I'll do two, because I...
Also, I'm going to do the bobblehead equivalent. So number one, the Golden Gate Bridge, of course, you would find in San Francisco. San Francisco for number one, that's the city. So 2 points for all these. Number two, the Northern English town associated with the makers of Yorkshire tea, which Mark spelt wrong earlier. It is Harrogate, or Taylors of Harrogate. As long as you get Harrogate, that's fine.
You've corrected it. You didn't need to say I'd spelt it wrong.
You shouldn't have mentioned I dropped my papers on Friday, but you did. Number three.
You didn't drop them on Friday. You basically splattered them all across the room and had struggled to actually pick them up. And it was actually interesting for them all to watch you trying
of course it was, yeah.
Trying to pick them up without making it obvious. It wasn't very good.
The biggest selling single of the noughties, the second biggest one, was Gareth Gates. Couldn't include a Gates without doing Gareth Gates, could you? Number four, a TG and an Ordnance Survey map. You know it's probably going to be gate. It's a toll gate. How can you spell T wrongly, says Charlie Grant. Ironically spelling the word wrongly wrong. Number five.
Made me giggle.
Gates McFadden played Dr. Beverly Crusher on which TV series? 2 points for the fully correct answer, 1 point for half right. It is Star Trek The Next Generation. So if you just got Star Trek, that'll get you 1 point.
Just the 1 point for that.
If you put Next Generation, I'll give you 2 because that's explanatory. That's more specific than to call it Star Trek. Anyway, so Star Trek for 1 point, and then the Next Generation will get you the full 2 if you just put that down. 6. Gateshead is in Tyne and Weir, which was also a quiz question on Friday. And that ends with our round.
Yes, it was, wasn't it?
Number 7. The name of the gate the Buckingham Palace was moved. It was the Marble Arch.
Which is now near Hyde Park. But it was originally the entrance to Buckingham Palace when it first became a palace. But it wasn't big. The place wasn't big enough for her and all her big family. So they had it moved.
Blarina, how do we answer the marathon question if you found the answer? All you do is
make a note of it.
Make a note of it, of which question. So the first question was worth 4 points. The second question was worth 3.5 points.
So it's at which point you've actually realised you're going to stick with your answer.
Yeah, and if you get it right at that point, so make sure you've logged it down, and then on the bonus column on the score sheet, you can put how many points you got. So there you go. Number 8. What's the name of the wife of Bill Gates? Is it Melinda or Melissa? It is Melinda. The answer to number 4, Claire, was Tollgate. Tollgate. Number 4. Number 9, the iconic building's name. It is, of course, the Brandenburg Gate, or the Big Gate, if you're Benjamin Pritchard.
Yeah, Brandenburg. I'm expecting our German friends to have got that right.
Yeah. Oh, there you go. Richard Wallen's even helping Claire out. You don't even need us. The song that has the lyrics like a sinner but gates of heaven, I'll come crawling back to you, is, of course, Bad Out of Hell by Meatloaf. Meatloaf.
And the one that we threw in extra, the original gate was, of course, Watergate.
Which is at the Watergate Hotel. which was what got Nixon arrested, well, indicted for fraud.
So just take it to the next bit first.
Also called the Teapot Dome scandal. Right. Yes, so we've got this bit now.
So,
This is your third question.
third clue.
This one is worth 3 points.
I think it'll come up on how many points it's worth.
That's Mr. Meatloaf to you.
So they're the first two that we put up there. Number 3 is... My parents were strict Pentecostal pastors. I was brought up on gospel music.
So if you're going to go for this one,
You'd get 3 points for it.
if you've already guessed and you sticking with it, you can't get any more points now. If you're wrong or you think that you're now wrong, then you do get 0 points. Thought you meant Flaggate. Kitchen's got 20. Wonderful stuff. Amy Jo got 14 out of 22. Hashtag hard roundgate. Oh, apologies, Amy.
Well, Maria Rees is sticking at this point.
The cat puke cleaners on YouTube are also sticking.
Right, I think it's now time for the replacement for bobbleheads. And where bobbleheads was just for bragging rights, you can actually gain a point for your team for being the first person to actually mention what this is. So the question is...
Zoomed of the week. So, there you go. It's a zoomed in image.
What is that? We're going to leave it up for a minute while we're chatting for a little bit.
22 for Kerno, thanks to Fleur and Alec, his new team members. Hashtag love this game. Okay, so again, the first person to guess this correctly will get a bonus point.
What is it? We've zoomed right in. What is it?
What is the zoomed object? We're going to leave it up for 1 minute. If no one gets it in the next minute or so, we'll do it later on.
Yes.
This is a continuous one.
It is not a crisp packet.
That's Caitlin Tracy on YouTube. No, not a crisp packet.
We're getting people on YouTube now. I'm liking this. It is not a crisp packet.
Richard Warner, it's not Parmesan cheese.
I really struggled with this. And then when he showed me, I went, oh, of course.
Cheese grater is not a cheese grater, Kathy. All right, we're going to do it till 35 minutes, and then I'm going to move on.
What I will say
keep guessing.
is those bits of lines that you can see on the whitey yellow bit.
Amy Jo McClellan, you've got it. That's it. It is a chewing gum. And Charles Smith on YouTube. I didn't see who was first. So Charles Smith and Amy Jo McClellan, you can have 1 bonus point. Well done. Amy Jo, you're very good at these.
Amy, what is your team name, please? And Charles, what is your team name, please? So we know who's got it. I said McDonald's apple pie, but it was wrong. It is actually...
a chewing gum.
Chewing gum.
I thought this would stump a few of you for a bit longer.
Yes. Do you like this? We can't do bobbleheads. We've run out of them. Do you like this as a replacement?
Yeah. So again, Amy Jo and Charles Smith, just let us know your team name in the chats, just so we know who got the bonus point. That way we can make sure no one on the team sheet is...
Are adding extra points in.
In Bebo Ergo Sum, you get the bonus point, and then Charles Smith, whoever your team is. Top Guns, there you go.
Top Guns, okay.
It's railway people. Funnily enough.
Yes.
So that's Top Guns and Bebo Ergo Sum get the bonus point for guessing our chewing gum. Right. There we go. Wonderful stuff. I enjoyed that.
People are liking it.
The fun thing is that there are an infinite number of objects you can zoom in on. And
Yes.
I don't have that many bobbleheads. So
Right, on to round number 2. Oh,
we're sticking as well.
yes.
Charlie Grant was too slow guessing the answer, but thought it was. Oh, well.
You can multiple guess, as long as it's not bum, 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 bum.
Yeah.
We don't mind double guessing when we turn around and say no, but you can't just throw a ton in before we've said no to a particular one. Right, round number 2
Is
this one.
No, sorry, Charlie. We'll make that clear next time. It is as many guesses as you want, the first person to guess it.
Yes.
Sarah said, I was going to guess chewing gum, but Mark would have said I can't have the point. He wouldn't have. No, not for that one. Okay. This is the multiple choice with a difference. This one is a 30-second multiple choice.
We did it on Friday. Everyone thought it was brilliant to do it like this way. So we're doing it again.
Amina said, like Gazoom, but doesn't benefit us nerds as much as the ballheads. That's true. Yeah, Keith Lemon's doing crafting on YouTube. That's a weird one. Well, you should step aside and let us quiz. Right, so again, we're going to ask you the question. You get 4 possible answers. You then have 30 seconds to decide with your team what you think the correct answer is. Once the timer has finished, you then get 10 extra seconds to collate your answer with your team captain to decide your final answer. So for anyone who's separated in teams or playing over a watch party, you then get 10 seconds after the time is finished to then decide with your team your definitive answer.
And I've been playing around with it today quite a lot. It took me ages to get it right. But we've jazzed up the visuals on this one.
Mark's letting his creative juices fly a little bit for that one.
Yes.
Right, so what would you like to do? You're going to do...
Oh, you tell me what I'm going to do.
I'm going to do odds.
Okay.
Okay. So
I have no idea, but...
30 seconds for all these. Here we go. Number 1. LSD is a synthetic derivative of what? Is it a fungus? Is it snake venom? Is it a shrub? Or is it D, a seaweed? Any time starts now.
So you see the little turner turning and the other bits are going green. Once they've gone fully green and once that's done a full circle, that is the end of your minute and you then have a further 10 seconds to finalise.
Sarah says, I'm joking, I didn't know. Ryan Hall loved that round, so thank you very much, Ryan.
We're trying to add new... We don't want it to say static. We're trying to add new things in for you guys.
All right. You got 10 seconds to finalise your score. Tell your quizmaster, your team captain, your answers.
You're getting tongue-tied tonight. I'm enjoying this.
Your creative juices have done well, Mark, says Charlie.
Thank you very much.
Okay, let's take away the wrong answers, leaving the one remaining correct answer. LSD is not a derivative of a shrub or a seaweed. It's, of course, a fungus. Fungus for number 1.
Of course, magic mushrooms is where it came from.
Number 2.
Number 2. You're going to like this one. What is the name of Buzz Lightyear's enemy in Toy Story 2? Is it Warp Dark Matter? Is it Zurg? Is it Lotso? Or is it Ham? Which of those 4 is it?
Time starts now.
Toy Story 2, remember. It's pointing at you, Alex.
Oh, God.
Right in your ear it was.
Jolly good at liking the moving countdown. Thank you, Joe. Thank Mark for that. What was his idea? I just had the green thing coming in. He was like, let's do the multiple choice. Let's do the... Right, you got 10 seconds. I'm going on with myself. Can't believe people got the zoom in so quickly. I'm going to just try and do something harder next time.
Yeah.
I saw one earlier. It made me feel a bit sick. I won't tell you what it is because I might use it. Right.
Oh, make them feel sick then.
Here we go.
Let's take away the wrong ones. It's not Ham. It's not Lotso. It is Zurg. Zurg.
I think Warp Dark Matter was the enemy in the spin-off TV show for...
Was it?
Yeah.
I know it has a link to it. No doubt Charlie Grant will tell us who's...
Lotso was Toy Story 3, and I think Ham was just the pig. I'm a peg. Are you today? Right, on to number 3. Number 3, who was the very first host of Top Gear? So who was the very first host of Top Gear? Was it Angela Rippon, Sue Baker, Jeremy Clarkson, or Noel Edmonds? Ham is the pig, that's right, Fran.
And 10 seconds.
Benjamin Pritchard says Toy Story 3 is terrifying. That clappy monkey. Yes.
I haven't seen any of them. And now I know sort of stuff about it. It's hardly worth watching, is it? I know.
Oh, we have a little shout out.
We do indeed. One of our longest teams that have ever done our quizzes in pubs. They followed me around from pub to pub from back in the early days, and that is the Brass Monkeys. And tomorrow, I believe, is Hillary's birthday. So a happy birthday, Hillary. Good to have you on board.
Indeed. Okay, so let's take away the wrong answers. The very first host of Top Gear was not Noel Edmonds or Jeremy Clarkson. It was Angela Rippon. It was first broadcast as a local channel in a local BBC Midlands TV programme. The very first one was her going down the motorway in a Porsche, going very sensibly at the 70-mile-an-hour limit, and also showing you how to use your mirrors correctly. Because Top Gear was informational before it was all sensational. So there you go. Angela Rippon was the very first one.
What do you mean ashamed is what I should be looking? Shocking.
Number 4.
Okay, number 4. Our German teams should lose 2 points if they get this one wrong. Kartoffel is the German word for which food? Is it leek, potato, carrot, or berries?
Time starts now. Even Joe's saying happy birthday, Hillary. Lovely. That's the communal spirit we like.
I think along with Photo Finish and with the Inland Boaters, they're the teams that have followed me from pub to pub to pub.
That's the trifecta of original teams. Also, my favourite couple of teams.
Trifecta? That's a word. Monday night.
One of my favourite teams as well, who's been following me for a long time, even when I went to other quizzes. It's the Wise Monkeys, who play at the Connaught Quiz in Hove. They followed me to one of my quizzes that didn't last very long, but they came for moral support. So they're one of my longest serving teams. So there we go.
Okay, let's take away the wrong answers. It's not leek. It's not carrot. It is, of course, potato. Potato.
Number 5. This is a bit of a weird one, but it is a multiple choice. So number 5. How many grams of silver were in a Sochi Winter Olympic gold medal?
And there is one.
Charlie Gatt says the rotating pointer is worth a £2 fee on its own.
Thank you, Charlie.
Andrea said, Hillary said, thank you, everyone, with a kissy face. So there you go. Lovely. So there you go. That was the gold medal. So how many grams of silver were in a gold medal? Is it 0, 16, 156, or 516? Well, we did it. You're one of my favourite teams, but you're not a long-serving team. I have to say my favourite team because you're my girlfriend. This is true. Not that I have to, but I did.
No, you have to.
Okay. So that was your 30 seconds. You've got 10 seconds to collect your answer with your team captain. Cool looking medal, that, isn't it? Biathlon women's relay.
Yeah, that was the one I found. They're virtually the same. It's just got different things written on them. And it's slightly different on the back as well.
Okay, here we go. Let's take away the wrong answers. There were not 16 grams of silver or 156. There were 516 grams of silver in a gold medal and only 6 grams of gold.
The little cheapskates.
I know.
Yeah, they just made it out of silver and then just probably electroplated it with gold.
All right. Next part is another marathon question.
Let me get to my questions. I've lost what I'm up to. There we go. So your next question, if you're going to stick at the next one.
What's wrong, Kathy Clark? 525. I'll have to double check that for you. Hashtag cheapskate-gate. Very good.
Yes. So for 2.5 points, your next clue is this. After signing with Red Hill Records, I recorded my debut album, a gospel record titled Katie Hudson.
My mistake, it was 525 grams, Kathy. I'm really sorry about that.
But it is the big number.
Yeah, I mean, yeah. London 2012 were all gold.
Yes.
Benji says, well, I'm giving mine back now.
Yeah, basically, yeah, they were cheapskates.
Yeah, so there you go, Katie Hudson. You're not Katie Hudson, that's Katie Hudson.
Yes. So that is worth 2.5 points if you haven't stuck already.
And if you've gone wrong and gone early and now you realise you've got it wrong, unfortunately you can't guess again. Oh, 525 grams is the measurement. Yeah. Oh dear. We were right, Kathy.
So we were right.
We were right. Yeah.
525 in total.
In total, yeah.
So we were right.
So what's that? Oh no. Yeah, I was going to say there's an extra gram there. Crafty Craig is now sticking with 2.5 points. Wonderful. Reprehensible, bully Russians. Someone's been Googling, says Amina. You can Google after the fact. There's nothing preventing you doing that. But
yeah, we don't mind that. If we have, it's not common, but if we do get it wrong, we'll hold our hands up and change it around.
All right.
Okay, next up. Your next question, number 6. That's me, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Number 6. Oh, I like this. I'll read it. It's a long question, so I'll read it from the sheet. Of all of these people were or are married, but which of the couples did not meet on set? So this is the one that didn't meet on set when filming. Your choices are Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes, Jude Law and Sienna Miller, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie, and Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson.
So answers, I usually Google after the answers because that's how we learn and remember. Exactly.
Got nothing to do with trying to catch us out, is it?
No.
No.
Butter wouldn't melt.
Oh, John's now sticking.
How many people guessed and now regret their answer?
Yeah. Now it's starting to come a bit more obvious. Is anyone going to admit already that they were wrong on their initial guess?
Careful with that glass. Okay, so while Mark's doing that, I will reveal the answer to you. So all of these people were or are married, but which of these did not meet on set?
Can you tell you which set they've met on? These? I can do it on... No, I can't.
No. So Brad and Angelina did, Ryan and Eva did, but Ryan Reynolds and Scarlett Johansson did not. They met through a mutual friend at a party. All the rest did meet on set and then became married, sparking a romance.
Well, Angelina and Brad was Mr. and Mrs. Smith.
Yes.
Jude Law and Sienna Miller, I can't remember what that is, but I do remember...
Alfie. And then Ryan Gosling and Eva Mendes would have been The Place Beyond the Pines.
Oh, there you go.
Look at that. That was memory. No Google allowed on that one. Mm-hmm.
So Charlie told you got it wrong.
Yeah, exactly. Number 7.
Number 7, that's yours.
What number was the article that officially triggered the process of Britain leaving the EU? Was it 30, 40, 50, or 60? Any time starts now. To our Facebook.
I heard looking a bit weird
Tonight? Okay, so you got a few more seconds to finalise your answers.
Bit rich.
Very most excellent, Alex. Thank you very much. That was all from memory, that. Can't remember my PIN code for my card half the time, but I remember things like that. Okay, let's take away the wrong answers. It wasn't 40. It wasn't 60. It was, of course, Article 50. Too soon, boys. Too soon. Yeah. Less said about that, the better. They met on set and then got married. Oh, hi, you're in this show too. Will you marry me? That's pretty much how it went.
Well, I don't think they said marry. Question 8. Was that too much?
No, it's fine.
Green Street is a road in London, but associated with which football team? Is it Arsenal, Chelsea, West Ham, or Spurs?
I don't know what Bertie is. Julie is here, so I have a feeling that Bertie's just channeling himself through her for typing.
A warning on Facebook.
But he did say, you'll miss me when I'm gone, and no one believed him.
And do give us feedback what you think of our two new items, the zoom in and also the who am I.
It won't be every week, but it's nice to have them.
I think we might on the who am I.
Every week for the Who Am I?
Yeah. Well, I'll ask this at the end.
Okay, so that was your 10 or so seconds. Let's take away the wrong answers.
It is not Arsenal or Spurs. It is, of course, West Ham.
West Ham. Naughty Mark, you'll have to clean up those innuendo comments when you're on the telly. Yeah.
No, there's going to be more of them in there.
Is there? Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sure we'll get told off our producers not to do that.
No. Oh, come on. They have Miss Jason, the drag queen, on there. And that's in Innuendo City.
Number 9. Jay-Z and Beyonce launched a music streaming service in 2015 called...
Jay-Z?
Yes, Jay-Z. If he's in England, he'll call himself Jay-Z, all right? What was the streaming service called? Was it Thunder, Tidal, Torrential, or Tsunami? Bertie's watching football. What are you watching football for? This is far more entertaining than a lot of guys kicking the ball about.
Well, the weird thing is, you could watch football and have this on as well.
See, we can't multitask.
We can throw that out next time.
I'm already getting very warm here now with all these lights on.
I thought I could cut the shirt on because the shirt I was wearing was a bit naff and it wasn't what I was planning to wear in the start, and then I just throw this on.
All right, got a few more seconds to collate your answer to your team captain. So Jay-Z and Beyonce launched which music streaming service in 2015? All right, let's take away the wrong answers. It was not Torrential or Tsunami. It was, of course, Tidal. Started doing a lot of exclusive music available only to Tidal and didn't work very well. Like Kanye had an album that was released only on Tidal. So Whichever went, well, I'm going to just download it then somewhere else.
Yeah.
Exclusives don't help. There you go. Right.
Number 10. Well, this is a weird one, but interesting to see how many of you actually know this one. So this is it. What word means a man who is aware and tolerant of his wife's infidelity? In other words, an acquiescent cuckold. So he knows his wife is having a bit on the side and he's okay with it. What is that word? Is it a wibbitch, a bangoid, a frether, or a whittle?
Time's out now. Oh no, Sue said, I used to get the bus down Green Street to and from work and I still got it wrong.
Oh no.
Oh no. Mina Collins says, the streaming service predominantly used by Jay-Z and his cousins. Well trained, says me. Very good.
That's funny. No more comments on the Twitter and the Twitch.
The Twitch and the YouTube, you mean?
Sorry, yes.
Hashtag cuckoldgate. And it immediately got removed, Sarah. I don't know what... That was weird.
What was that?
Someone put... Sarah put hashtag cuckoldgate and it deleted.
Oh, it's come back
Oh,
again.
there you go. I thought you got removed then. Okay, let's take away the wrong answers.
It is not the wibbitch or the bangoid. It is a whittle.
A whittle?
Who would have thought there was an actual word for something like that?
There's a word for everything. I was like that line in Avengers where he says, oh, you're making that word up, and he just replies, all words are made up.
Mm.
Yeah. All right, so there you go. Next up. Oh, we haven't got another
No, no.
Okie dokie. All right, so let us know your score on this side as well.
We've gone black, though.
Yeah.
Let's put our PayPal up there. Oh, you're going to that.
Maybe that first.
So if you do want to help us out, PayPal. I know, based on what happened on Friday, because we have this weird thing. We do not understand it, and quite frankly, I'd rather not now because I think it's quite fun. But round about 9 o'clock, when people donate on PayPal, it actually starts my phone beeping. I don't touch it. It's currently on Do Not Disturb, so we don't get any noises and anything like that disturbing the quiz. And it just come 9 o'clock, round about 9 o'clock, it just starts popping in. And people will deliberately hold him back to make it pop.
And some of you are doing very small donations, but doing a lot of them, which we don't mind.
No.
We're very appreciative.
Yeah, one person in particular was doing very small donations, but regular ones, just to make it pop. But that was quite fun.
But it is weird. It's not.
We don't understand why. It's not something we're creating. It's not something we deliberately make happen. It just does, and we don't know why it happens.
And it's not always 9 o'clock. It can be something. I think last week it was 9:13, and then the week before that was 9:25.
And then before that was, but generally from 9 o'clock, it doesn't start before 9. We don't get it.
It's a weird one.
Okay, on to the next round.
So round number 3 is the return of everyone's favourite. What I like to do when I'm bored, it is. Dingbats. And by bored, I mean I like to make them. I didn't mean anything else by that.
No, Alex has had a lot of fun with this. We worked out what we were going to do and how roughly it would work first thing this morning. And then he spent the afternoon just doing all these, which is quite fun.
Yeah, Mark did the Who Am I, he did the jazzing up the multiple choice, and I spent most of the time making this. So
yeah, it was a lot of fun.
On this one, you do get a minute for each of these. And because people say we waste a lot of time, there are no answers better than what I've got. If you don't have it, then unfortunately it's not there. I'm not doing any acceptable answers tonight. Only the answer that I've got. It's my discretion. So you get a minute for these. Somebody got some scores. And Alex said his mum knew what the Whittle was, which is quite funny. 16 for Alex.
Yeah, how?
Bev got 18. More of a ping, says Charlie. 14 for Kathy Clark. 10 for Quiz Face. Terrible, says Sherry. I'm very sorry. If you didn't enjoy that, it is not intentional. We don't try and make you feel stupid. It's not the point.
No.
Okay. Here we go then. Here's your first one, and you get 1 minute to decide the answer.
What is that one?
There we go.
If you see it... No, we don't say that.
No, that's not allowed. That's the different thing.
Yeah, it's a different thing altogether. Great pair of tabs. Oh, that's made me chuckle, Joe.
I don't get it.
Curtains in a theatre are called tabs.
8 for Fran. How about Jonathan next week? We might do a Jonathan next week, Fran. We'll see how we go.
Yeah, we've done that quite a lot recently. We might go on the other one. This is round 3, Benjamin. 16 seconds remaining.
Remaining.
Oh, TV-wise, we've started watching Dances with Wolves, is it called?
Raised by Wolves.
Raised by Wolves. Created by Ridley Scott. It's his first venture into TV. Highly rated. I absolutely love it.
Yeah. All right. So that was your minute. Give you an extra 5 seconds to decide, and I'm going to tell you your answer. This is worth 2 points, and the only answer I am accepting is bottomless pit. It's a bottomless pit.
You're being really strict tonight.
Well, we got told we wasted a lot of time by quite a few people last week, so I'm going to try and keep it as easy and short, sweet as we can. Okay, so that was worth 2 points. I've accidentally got rid of our chat, so there we go. Right, no hundredths of a second for this time for Charlie Grant, no. So bottomless pit was worth 2 points. If you didn't put bottomless pit, unfortunately, I'm not accepting any substitutes. Here we go, number 2.
Controversy.
Number 2. Here we go, you got 1 minute for this one. What's this? Just say what is on the screen. Say what your eyes can view. Say what your eyes can view.
Oh, your girlfriend's taking the mick, I think.
Pit stop. Stop it. No. Sorry, Sarah.
Yeah, Sarah, just stop it.
It was bottomless pit. Yeehaw, says Joe. I got this one right, and this is not my friend this round. Good. Again, these ones are a lot less, I think, a lot less room for interpretations. That's why I'm only letting my answer work for this round.
No, he's just got egotistical.
No, I get a lot of people did say we wasted a lot of time.
Okay.
With the cryptics and the dingbats, who tend to waste a lot of time.
10 seconds.
10 seconds remain.
What are we doing on time? That's not too bad.
Half an hour until we should be finishing, so.
Yeah, we might be 35, I reckon.
Okay, you've got a few seconds to collate your answer with your team captain. If you literally just say it as you see it. Sorry, sir. Say it as you see it. It's not say what you see. It's say it as you see it. So, Tim says, thank you. So happy can we have the brigade. Stopping the can we have brigade, indeed. So that one is a Morphy Richards kettle and a type of drum. It is a... Why does it do it on number 2? It's a kettle drum. I did this last week. Kettle drum for number 2. So well done if you got that one.
Number 3. I like this one. What is this one?
Any time starts now. is something bongo. What? I don't know what you mean, Joe. Sorry.
Lost us on that one.
I mean, when you play that TV game show that we're not going to mention, you don't say you get half right for saying this. So I'm just trying to keep it nice.
Well,
and
this
concise.
isn't that TV game show, so
No.
it could be different.
But on the TV game show, only 3 people play. We've got hundreds of people playing this,
Yes.
so cutbacks must be made.
You're really at it tonight, aren't you?
Look at me, I sound like a Tory.
No, none of that stuff.
Amina says, I don't know why people would choose to do a quiz then moan that their time is wasted. Like, dude, no one is making you be here. No, it's fair. It's a fair point. Mark and I do tend to prattle on as it is.
Prattle? Do I prattle?
We do prattle.
I never prattle. Do I prattle? No.
Come on. 3 for 3 so far for Kathy Clark. Well done. In fact, you don't know yet. You don't know the answer. Cheat. Ignore me. My sister came up with the goods, says Joe. All right. Call it your answer for number 3. Just say it as you see it. It is, of course. Why does it do this?
I don't know.
Is it rope animal? Says Ben. No, it's pulled pork. I'm going to get rid of the suspense on that one.
And I actually do know who created pulled pork, and what a ridiculous thing it is.
I'm going to very quickly change that animation because it's really doing my head in.
Can you do that?
Yeah.
It's got a bit. No. You're not. Oh, no, you're showing them. You're showing them.
It's
I'm
fine.
Let's get that back to PayPal. While he's correcting that, yeah, it was one of the chefs, the Birmingham chef that is on Great British Menu. I can't think of his name. Who claims that he created pulled pork? Why can you not have pork that is not pulled in a restaurant anymore? It's just bonkers, isn't it?
Okay. There.
Ooh. Alex, I know you said you weren't allowing any others, but that is a good one.
Bringing home the bacon. Tugging the meat, Sarah. Get out of it. Okay. There we go. Right. Bringing home the bacon. No, I'm not going to have that. Bringing on the bacon.
Simon Rimmer. Well done, Maria. Yes, it is Simon Rimmer.
No, bring your bacon's good, but no, we're going to keep it as it was. So number 4.
This is one of my favourites. It is grown worthy.
Look at my faces, apparently. No, you didn't. You didn't see any answers. Shh.
Trust you, Benjamin. Was it your girlfriend who came up with that? Sarah. You're so naughty, but it's such fun. Oh, I thought it was... Yeah, he is from Liverpool. I do... You're right, Julia, he is from Liverpool. I think the weirdest thing with that programme, Great British Menu, is the fact that everyone says that buckthorn is absolutely awful, but the chefs still keep throwing it in.
Right. Okay. If you didn't see the answer, which you shouldn't have, because no one did, that one is... Time on your hands. Time on your hands. AM, PM, and a lot of hands.
Time on your hands.
Time on your hands.
I did say it was bad.
That was a really good one. That I'm afraid someone might have seen the answer. Unfortunately,
No, I don't think the answer was shown. It was because it's second slide.
But Jade said she saw the answer to 4.
Did she?
Number 5. Just lie to me. Number 5. What's that one? Fran Reynolds says, "Tell Bertie to come on. We're not entertaining enough for you, Fran." It's sea buckthorn, Mark, says Joe.
Ooh, I'm being corrected.
We saw it, says Charlie. No, you didn't. No.
It was a good one as well.
I know. I don't know why. You shouldn't have done that. That was the good one.
Right, it appears that everyone's seen it. So regardless of what you put, you can have 2 points for number 4.
Yeah.
Regardless of what you put, you can have 2 points for number 4. That was the best one. No, actually, it's not. There's another one that I think is absolutely brilliant.
the one and only time it's ever done that. I've wanted to do that before and it's never done it. And the minute I don't want it to, it did.
I'm not sure whether my phone's been quiet or whether people are just not donating.
Hashtag free points gate. Okay. Number 5. Spoke a chip and a safety pin. It is chip and pin. Everyone gets 20 extra points, says Sarah. That is not true. You do not speak for us.
No, for number 4, regardless of what you put, you can have 2 points.
Yeah. Even if you pretended you didn't cheat.
So we're throwing in the next clue.
Amina says she enjoys a funky timer. Thank you, Amina.
The thing is, Alex is adding new music to all these timers. I don't hear it. Okay, next clue is worth just for 2 points now. For 2 points, your clue is my musical breakout point was with a November 2007 campaign with the release of the video of You're So Gay, aimed at introducing me to the music market.
So now seeing that clue, have some of you gone wrong?
Or has it confirmed it for you? Or have you not guessed it yet and that makes it obvious to you?
Make sure I've got some things closed.
We've got 2 new messages.
So again, if you're going for this one, you can tell us if you're going to stick. If you've already guessed, then don't leave anything. Joe thought the poker chip was a little bit on the nose. Yes. I don't know what else to put. A chip would have also worked, I guess. Now I've said it. As soon as I said it, a chip might have worked. All right, so that was worth 2 points, and that was your clue.
Let's move on to the next one.
All right, number 6.
Oh, I do like this one as well.
See what you think about this one. Here we go. Hashtag Dingbats, says Steve. Yeah.
2 right, Steve. What could that be? What do you think? We're watching Lovecraft Country again tonight. Country, rather, tonight. That is probably one of the best things I have seen in a long, long while. Can't recommend it enough. It is not what you think it's going to be. It is socially aware. It is sci-fi. It is a bit of frightening horror.
It is funny as well.
And funny and hilarious. And a bit rude and raunchy. But it's the best thing I've seen for a long, long while.
Stick, said Monty Vitardi.
Monty Vitardi, no sticking.
Andrea said at last. One at my level. All right, let's see what you put. So, you got some seasons, and you got the way you say hello in different ones. It is seasons greetings. Seasons greetings. Hashtag at 20 points each gate, said Sarah. No.
So, no. What are you on tonight, Sarah?
All right, here we go. Number 7. I like this one. This one might throw a couple of you, actually.
Yeah, this is a good one. This is a tricky one. Actually, it's probably the trickiest one of the lot. As in tricky. My favourite is still to come.
Here we go. Oh, not this one. It's the other one.
Oh, no, we jumped one.
We jumped one. This one's not the hard one. It's fun, but not the hard one. The best thing we've seen all year, Mark said that was Lovecraft Country. Sue Lawrence said I had a domino pin.
Yeah, Lovecraft Country deals with race in the 50s in America, but there's also a sci-fi element to it. There's comedy. There's a bit of horror thrown in. It's a bit raunchy at times. But it's just the way the production values are just off the scale. It is so good.
And it's predominantly a full black cast and all black writers and directors, and it's really it showcase a lot of talent. Jordan Peele, who was director of Us and a couple of other horror films, also The Twilight Zone, he's an executive producer on. Really got his teeth into it, and it really works.
It's just so special. It really is. It twists and turns. 1 minute you think it's basically about showing what the blacks went through in America in the 1950s. The next, they twist it on its head, and it becomes a sci-fi horror show. And then there's story arcs and arcs within a program. It's really good.
So number 7, that one is good old apple pie. It's as American as apple pie. All right, this is the one I think might throw a couple of you.
Yeah.
Stick, says Liz.
Liz, it's now sticking.
Right, number 8, here we go. What's this one?
This is the trickiest one, I think.
Misha Green.
I'm not sure what you mean by that.
I don't know.
Is that a person in it?
Something just buzzed. Was it your phone?
I think it was. Oh, that was the message. I've just been sent. Sent a picture by our German friends who are using. Basically, they've got the TV on YouTube and they've got the laptop on Facebook, and I think it's absolutely wonderful.
So I said Apple 3.14159. Very good.
279.
Developed by him. Misha Green? Yeah, the name does ring a bell.
It is a great program.
It's also based on a book, which I've learned on the 3rd episode.
Yeah.
Right, number 8. Well done if you got this one.
This is tricky.
It's intuition.
Intuition.
So it's intuition. Number 7 was easy, and I don't like maths, said Alex Logan. Good. All right, number 9. What do you think about this one? Here we go. Steve said, "Hi, seasons."
No.
I mean, say what you see, but you need to have a little bit more.
Don't say that.
Sorry. Stop doing that.
I've got a little pot pie in front of me, and I'm really hungry, but I can't do it on screen.
I'd rather you didn't.
No.
All right. Number 9. What was that one? That one was simple as that. Say what you see. I mean, not that thing. It was lipstick.
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 Well, if you got that one. All right, and number 10.
I do like this one.
Sue Lauren said, "My husband's been dozing, but opened one eye and gave me the answer for number 8.
That's so funny.
No, Liz, it was the way it was done. It was into it.
Ition.
It ION. So it's into. So yeah, we were right. Unfortunately, I know you want to try and make sure that we are doing the right question, but yeah, we were right on that one.
Number 10. I love number 10. This is it.
Here we go. I love the fact that your husband's just dozing off and then just opened his eye. He was like, answer. Going back to sleep.
It's so funny. You can actually picture it. That's the worst of it. You can actually picture it. It's like a TV sitcom, isn't it? People are now sending us pictures that they've taken of us online, and this particular one was of me and saying, "Oh, that looks scary."
It did look a little bit weird. Charlie Grant likes to take a picture of us at the end of the stream and send it to us, which I always really like. Sometimes I look good, sometimes I look really bad, sometimes Mark looks completely strange. Sometimes it looks all right. All right, so number 10. See if you got this one.
Before you do that, I take issue with that because the worse you get is bad. But when I'm worse at my worst, I'm really strange. That's unfair.
I'm only saying it as I see it. Right, number 10. See if you got this one. Well done if you did. It is losing your marbles. So lose in your marbles. Just says I've got a headache. Oh no.
No more comments on Twitch and Twitch and YouTube. I thought there'd be a bit more, but there you go.
It's early days. It's early days. So losing your marbles is number 10. So lose in your marbles. Yeah, Ridley Scott does have some making up after Exodus, Gods and Kings.
I didn't see that.
Completely set in Egypt and had like zero African cast.
All right.
At all. It was all white. It was ridiculous.
It doesn't matter. It is superb. Absolutely superb. The cast.
Best thing he's done since Alien.
See, I don't know any of the cast that are in there as names whatsoever, but they're all absolutely stunning actors.
And that's Raised by Wolves.
Kitchen's got 20. Paul Marriott's got 20.
Julie, there's no your because the saying is losing your marbles. You don't say losing marbles. So the saying is losing your. 4 for round 3, says Fran.
Well, the gangsters didn't like that. Have we got anything else to follow?
Nope.
No. Jade got 20.
Just booked in to see if I can find my marbles, says Caroline Brooking. Okay, we are running a little bit behind, so we're going to get straight in to around number 4.
Number 4?
Number 4. Let us know your score as always in this side. Oh, Jade got 20. Well done, Jade. Okay.
We've got our last 2 questions, last 2 clues coming up as well in all this.
Mm-hmm.
What are you going to give me? Odds or evens? There's the questions. What have I got to do?
I'm going to do evens. Charles Kitching said, much better Dingbats. Was dreading this round, but it was a lot tighter today. I thought so as well.
I've just seen what you've given me for odds. I shouldn't have asked, should I? I should have just chosen and gone evens.
No. All right, here we go. General knowledge. Off we go. 2 points for all these.
Okay, well, we're on time. Okay, we need to speed up a little bit.
As I said.
Okay, question number 1. Who is the lead singer of the Pet Shop Boys?
Point for first name, point for surname.
And remember, on that Passport Back to Our Roots, you can actually go and see them in a very small venue. So you're going to be really, really close to them.
Socially distanced, of course.
No, it's not. It's when social distance ends.
Oh, I see.
And it's going to literally £5 for 2. All right, it's a raffle, but it's £5 to get 2 tickets.
Thank you, Charlie. You're much more erudite when it comes to explaining than we are. Sarah, there's no geography in this one. I made sure of it.
Is there not?
Nope.
Yes, there is.
Is there? What?
No, number 4.
Oh, yes, there is. Sorry, Sarah.
No, number 4 and number 8.
Oh, dear God. I take it all back. Number 2. As someone said that there was a distinct lack of Joss Whedon-esque questions. Number 2, what S was the name of the supernaturally infested town from Buffy the Vampire Slayer?
Who?
Joss Whedon.
Who would actually ask that for a round?
3 people.
That was weird.
I wouldn't have said it if otherwise. So you can win tickets to see me in 2025, says it.
I think it will be towards the end of 2021. If I'm being honest.
Not that we're going to speculate. It's not healthy to do. Fran is sticking. Well done, Fran.
Well done, Fran.
So the name of the supernaturally infested town from Buffy the Vampire Slayer begins with an S.
And here comes the one that he gave me deliberately.
I'm sorry, sir.
Name any year that Evangelista, I know that one.
Mm.
Evangelista Torricelli,
Yep.
inventor of the first barometer, was alive. It's our when was someone alive question that we're throwing for the last round now.
Kathy says she's always welcome to a Buffy question. So there.
It was just the fact that you actually named him.
That was what someone asked for. They asked, Can we have more Joss Whedon questions?
Right, this is weird because my phone is now popping up with people who are donating money, but it's not making any noise.
But it is vibrating.
Oh, it is vibrating. You're right.
Why is it? I don't understand.
I don't know.
Laura's loving that question. The Buffy one, I hope. Probably not the barometer one. So any year that Evangelista Torricelli was alive. That's the inventor of the barometer.
Number 4, Alex.
Number 4. In which Scottish city would you find the Palace of Holyrood House? Get out of there. So which Scottish city would you find the Palace of Holyrood House? Well done, Mark. You've cured the mystery ping, and now it's just a mystery vibrate. That sounded wrong, I'm sorry.
That was so wrong. Right, next question is one that you're going to have to think about. What is the only letter in the English alphabet never to have appeared in the periodic table of chemical elements as a symbol? So I'll give you one that it can't be, which is the letter H for hydrogen. Hydrogen has the symbol H, so H is definitely not H. So which of the other 25 letters has not appeared in the periodic table? And I say English because you've got Russian, you've got Greek, and you've got other scripts that are used. That's the only reason I've said that.
Caroline Brooking says she loves a buffet. I think you got the wrong buffet there.
So one letter in the whole of the 26 letters of the normal English alphabet, which will be basically the Latin alphabet, has not been used in the periodic table of chemical elements.
As a chemical symbol.
As a chemical symbol, which one is it?
Why are you thinking about that one? Number 6. In fiction, how was Vice Admiral Sir Miles Messervy better known? Holyrood should be said as Holyrood. I do apologise, Claire Lennon.
What did you say?
Holyrood.
Oh, I missed that. I could have picked him up on that one because I didn't know that one. And on to question number 7. As always, well, as a reg... Oh, no, we're not. Before we go to 7, your next clue, which is worth... I've forgotten I put it in at this point. Which is worth 1.5 points. So for 1.5 points, if you can take us out of the picture, Alex. I kissed a girl and I liked it, though I'm not sure my parents would have approved. So who is it now? That must be really narrowing it down for you guys. For 1.5 points, are you going to stick at that point, or do you want the final one to make it really, really obvious?
And just let us know if anyone did actually mess up. Did anyone go a bit too early?
Yeah.
Anyone do a premature guess? Let us know. Not to laugh at you or anything, just, you know, just to see how you did. That's all.
So that is, I kissed a girl and I liked it. Clearly, with her parents being Pentecostal pastors, would not approve.
Okay, back we are. Number 7.
Number 7, true or false? Michael Jackson's song Dirty Diana was co-written by David Bowie under a pseudonym. Is that true, or am I completely making it up again?
Benjamin. Virtual slap on the hand.
Virtual slap. I like it. On to question number 8.
Number 8. The town of St Anne's lies to the south of which British seaside resort? Sorry to our German contingent. I'm not sure you were going to get that one, but we'll see.
But it is in one of the top seaside resorts. We'll give a hint on that much.
Well, there aren't many in Britain, really, are there?
I actually think Hannah's has been there from memory.
Yeah.
I could be wrong.
Not to single one person out.
Well, no, you said for people who are not in Britain.
So again, the town of St Anne's lies to the south of which British seaside resort? And again, Mark's giving you the clue that it is one of the top seaside resorts in Britain. Moving on. Number 9.
Number 9.
I think this one is geared to a certain age group, but we'll see.
See, I think this is all right. Who was the comic cafe proprietor in the French town of Nouvion? Who was the comic cafe proprietor in the French town of Nouvion? I'll give you a point each for first name and surname. You thought this was really hard, didn't you?
Well, I think a certain age group would get this straight away. I think some other ones might struggle a little bit. But then again, the Buffy one might be a different age group, so we'll see.
Yeah. We do try and balance this out on age.
As best we can. You can please some of the people some of the time, but not all the people all the time.
Mm-hmm.
So, comic cafe proprietor in the French town of Nouvion. Point for the first name, point for the surname.
Yeah, I think the first name is easy. The surname is a bit trickier.
Giving all the clues today.
Mm.
All right, and fine, number 10.
I do like number 10.
One of my favourite questions. I looked this up because I had to find it out, so I made it into a question. Number 10. Which came into the vernacular first? Orange the colour or orange the fruit?
So in the English language, which was first? Orange as a colour or orange as the name of the fruit?
Actor name, please. Character name, please, Sue.
Yeah, character name for number 9, please.
Yeah, just as an aside, unless we say actor name, we generally always mean
The
character name. We are very specific when it comes to that.
Yeah, just because we've got people overseas that might not understand the term vernacular.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, vernacular is
Entering the language.
Entering the language. So which came into entering the language first? Orange as a colour or orange as a fruit?
Yeah, so orange describing a colour or orange describing a fruit.
Yeah. Which was first into English?
All right. And there's nothing on that one.
Mm-hmm.
Okie chokie.
So our PayPal, I have no idea. It's literally, having mentioned it, it's actually not beeped. I've seen a couple of names pop up, but it's actually not beeped. I don't get it at all. Oh, we've missed one.
So does that need to go there? Or...
No, it goes there.
Right.
No, that is in the right place.
At the end of the recap?
Yeah.
Okay.
And at the end of the recap, you will see our final clue, which will automatically kick in. And I think that will give it away massively.
Yeah.
Did you change that? You need to.
It wasn't on click.
All right.
So it was on click. That's what I meant. Yep. There we go.
So coming up is your final clue at the end of the 10 of them.
Imran says, so nice video. Thank you.
Thank you, Talha. Great to have you on board.
Now it's beat.
You've seen. I have literally not touched it. I just mentioned it, and it's just suddenly started beeping. I don't get it. I really don't get it.
It's the fact that it's transitioned from vibrate to now making a noise. Don't get it.
I haven't touched the phone. It's weird. But here are your questions. Thank you, Talak. We're here every Monday and every Friday doing the quiz. Please come and join us. Invite your friends. It's great.
Come on now.
And now it's giving me messages. That's weird. I literally haven't touched the phone.
Read Sarah's comment. Oh, for the love of it.
Thank you, Steve.
And Julia.
Thank you, Julia. And one that didn't beep was Caroline. Thank you.
You were on vibrate for some reason, Caroline.
Stop it.
No, I didn't mean like that. I just said that was what she was on. Jesus, you made it weird. So there you go. That was your clue there. You might have missed it. We were talking. So my other hits include California Girls, Firework, Part of Me, and Raw.
I think it becomes obvious who it is at that point.
But there you go. There they are. There are your points and questions. Sarah's comment will not be read out.
And
I am the cowardly lion.
And Mrs. Boter. What they were saying last week when you were away. Shocking.
Ooh.
Not that I'm trying to get me into trouble or anything. Yes, I am.
All right, we're going to let this run through one more time as we are at past now. Thank you very much, Emma.
See, I honestly do not understand why it does this. I do not touch it. It doesn't change. And then at a certain point in the night, normally it's about 9 o'clock, but it just suddenly starts beeping.
But normally it's silent and then starts beeping, but now it transitioned from silent to vibrate to beeping.
I don't get it. I really don't get it.
Got 4 points to the marathon question. Well done, says Bev, page 1. That's incredible to get that from the first question.
Yeah, we did tell you that from on that round. Paul from the import is saying shush, Mark.
Tyler Imran says, I'm not English. Well, there are words on the screen, so hopefully, even if you can't understand us, you can still take part and play.
Or even just translate, go on to Google and translate the question to try and get the answer. That would be great.
Benjamin Pritchard says, stop touching it, Mark. He's not.
I'm not. That's a weird thing. I don't. If I was... You guys know me. If I was actually creating this to happen, then it would happen. Yeah, but I'm not. It literally... We do not understand why it works. And we've reached the point now where we don't want to understand.
Because it's funny.
Oh, thank you, Jim. And like, Julie, and like on Friday, we get people putting in spurious small amounts just to make it ding.
But it's always really appreciated. Anybody who does send any money, whether it is a small jokey one or the price that you normally pay for an entry to a quiz, or even that little bit more, which some people do tend to do, which we're all really grateful for. It all really matters, and it all really does make a difference.
Benjamin, behave. What we will say is that we're trying to do a service for you guys, and if you're working, if you've got money coming in, it does really help us, and it's what you would normally pay at a quiz. That's what we say anyway. Yeah.
No, Rachel, it's not on a schedule. It is just... Mark's schedule is when he goes to sleep, but he put it on Do Not Disturb, and it's not gone off.
That's a certain person. You know who you are. You've literally just put a small amount in just to make it go ping. But thank you so much. It's appreciated. My Do Not Disturb normally is set from 11:30 till the morning. Well, late in the morning. And then before I come on the quiz, I actually knock it onto... Thank you, James. Before I do the quiz, I actually knock it onto Do Not Disturb as a manual, as an override, just to make sure it's not Do Not Disturb. And I do not get why it happens. And at this point, I don't care.
First person to donate £1,000 gets to keep Alex's curtain, says Sarah. And Kathy says, are you playing with your dingling? Get out of here, Kathy. It's very rude.
I'm not sure that I would give away my curtain.
Because they were... Yeah. Anyway, we're running behind time a lot now. Number 1, the lead singer of the Pet Shop Boys, thank you, Karen, was...
See, again, small amounts coming
Neil
in now.
Tennant and Matt Nealon, thank you very much. Neil Tennant. So Neil Tennant for number 1. Number 2, the supernaturally infested town in Buffy the Vampire Slayer is the town of Sunnydale. Sunnydale for number 2.
Well done if you got that, I wouldn't have a clue.
Number 3, any year that Evangelista Torricelli, inventor of the first barometer, was alive. He was born in 1608 and died in 1647.
Yeah, it didn't last very long.
No. What a legacy to keep, though.
Yeah.
Number 4, the Scottish city, which you find the Palace of Holyrood House. Thank you very much for correcting me.
Someone that you know who you are, but that person has literally just sent through 10p.
I don't actually think we'll get anything for that. We get a surcharge, so we might only get about 5p out of that. Come on now.
And again, that same person has sent a second 10p.
It's Edinburgh for number 4.
You know who you are.
Number 5.
I don't care.
The only letter in the English alphabet never to have appeared in the periodic table of chemical elements, that is chemical symbols, is the letter J. Flerofovium was temporarily named Unoquadium and the symbol UUQ between the discovery of 1998 and December 2011. So there was a UU and a Q used in the periodic table, so J is the only one. Number 6. In fiction, Vice Admiral Sir Miles Messervy.
I love this one.
Is better known as M.
From the original James Bond.
Very well done if you got that one. And I'm feeling Charlie Grant would. Number 7. True or false? Michael Jackson's song Dirty Diana was co-written by David Bowie under a pseudonym. It sounds like it could be true, but it is in fact false. Most of the element symbols are derived from Latin or Greek, and neither of them has a J in it. There you go, said Charlie Grant.
Thanks, Debbie. So appreciated.
Number 8. The town of St Anne's lies.
Thanks, Karen, with your extra 10p.
St Anne's lies to the south of Blackpool. Blackpool for number 8. It's not Captain Pugwash, no, unfortunately not. Did he get to Vice Admiral? He might have done. Number 9. The Comic Cafe proprietor of Nouvion was René Artois in Allo Allo. So René Artois in Allo Allo. You stupid woman, I was given a CPR. And number 10, which came into vernacular first? Orange the colour or orange the fruit? Orange, you're glad there weren't any more questions about oranges. It was the fruit. It was first used in 1300s in Arabic, naranj, and then the colour wasn't used for another 200 years. So naranj to describe the colour of an orange was used first. So there you go, the fruit came first. Okay, so that was your 10.
And going on to our final answer.
Thank you very much, Collins. You were very kind. We're receiving such nice donations tonight, guys. Thank you so much.
And here we go. So there they all were.
Do it again.
So there they all were. And the correct answer is Katy Perry.
So did we get a few view of the Kate Hudson as the red herring in that one?
Yes. So it was Katy Perry. Do tell us if you fell for it and you lost, because we think that'd be quite fun. Not in a bad way, but just that we actually tricked you.
It's not easy to do.
Let me put on the full set of questions now so you can actually see how it was derived to be Katy Perry. So there's the full whack of them.
So Charlie Grant knew the answer because my partner shares a birthday with Katy Perry. Her 21st birthday was the day Katy Perry was born.
Oh, that's special.
Well, there you go. That is.
Well done for that.
Alex said he liked the marathon.
So we had 2 new rounds. So tell us what you think. The new way of doing the marathon, do you just say marathon occasionally or all the time, which is what I prefer to do, or we also have Alex's Zoom question. Do you actually like the Zoom?
I'm going to make sure that everyone's points are adding up correctly because Charlie told me that all the points weren't working. So there you go. Your bonus points are now added onto the score sheet. Sorry. I didn't put the formula in properly.
Sarah got 3 points for Kerry.
Jennifer Hudson got the trick.
Yeah, we see. We always try and trick you a little bit at the start.
Thank you for letting me know, Paul. Marathon all the time. Zoom all the time from Charlie. Wow. Kitchen's got 14. Overall score 69. The PC than 69 will be angry at you for that one. Nighthall, thank you very much for playing, Tracy, and thank you for donating. Amy Joe, liked the marathon a lot, and the Zoom was pretty good too. Good. Well, I mean, you got the answer correct, so you would say that. Roy from Kerno, best ever score, thanks to our 2 new team members. Well, you're not going to let them go, are you now?
No. Ringers. Got ringers.
Enjoy the Zoom. Perhaps a whole round of them in the future, says Richard Warner. Possibly. Ryan Hall, Zoom all the time. Who is it all the time for a minute? That's a little bit harder to do all the time than me. Who am I?
It's not really. I can do it.
No?
Yeah.
Ooh, famous last words. That's why I like it. Yeah, marathon round once a fortnight, said France. Good idea. Marathon and Zoom all the time for Kathy. Sarah said yes to the marathon, but likes to guess the words, and the Zoom is good. 16 at 20 for Alex Logan. 64 for Quiz Face. Marathon occasionally, not fussed on Zoom, and we had Jennifer Hudson. Oh.
Your mum's first comment of the night.
Loved it all. Well, at least it's a positive.
Yeah, no, but normally you can't shut her up, and then she just come in like this.
No. So get your scores on there. If you've accidentally put your bonus point in another round, that's absolutely fine. But you can put it into the bonus score now. They will add correctly. Because
it's going to be interesting for us to watch how many points each person got as well.
As I say, there's a slight error with the sums on there, so I have changed it now. So if you do want to put your bonus points back in, it will add on to the total. It's not out of 84, it's out of 86, because there's 22 points in the first round. Marathon took too long, said Roy. Did it?
Okay, fair enough. We explained it a bit more in depth. Next time we would do it, we wouldn't need to do it as much in depth.
Emma Brookings says she can't read Who Am I without thinking she listens and watches Les Mis too much. Good night, guys. See you Friday. Thank you very much, Roy. As always, thank you for your lovely playing feedback. It's always nice to hear.
Yeah. I'm just going to nip across to the other room for a minute. I'll let you yapper on.
Cheers, lads, said Sarah. Thank you very much for playing. The Gangsters got 76.5. Sorry, Joe, I didn't put your pointage in. Do you want to let me know what your points were again, Joe, and I'll put them in for you? Darius Andrews says, well played, Googlers, you must be so proud. If you want to cheat, you can cheat. It doesn't really matter. The points mean nothing, just like whose line is it anyway? Yeah, as we said before, thank you very much for Alex McKee, author. Ooh, I shall have to look up one of your books. Good night, thank you very much. Yeah, the marathon, we have to explain it a bit more detail, but next time we'll be a bit more concise. I think Zoom all the time, or even a return a Brucey bonus with max points for spot on. For the Brucey bonus, that could work. Worth a punt. Music sounds a bit low. Yes, so Gangsters, if you want to tell me your score again, I will put it in for you. Good night, Joe, and thank you very much. Yeah, as I said, you can cheat if you want. There's absolutely no reason you don't have. You can do if you want. It doesn't mean anything. If you want to cheat, then people will know you're cheating.
Isn't it? If someone's cheating, then it's just down to them.
Doesn't matter at all.
Oh, thank you, Bob.
Jesus, calm down.
It just pops up.
It's very loud.
All right.
Marathon okay. Kit Kat much better. Very good, Andrew. Oh, you sent this into message, Joe.
Thank you, Karina.
Baggy chicken. What's that? There we go. I'll get you in now. Joe, Gangsters are doing it for themselves. Right, we've got 21, 18, 14, 20. And 3.5 for the marathon. Wonderful, 76.5. So I'm going to give it another minute. I'm going to get those scores sorted in order and we'll find out who our winner is.
I'm really interested in what people got on the...
Food-wise, we're having salmon tonight, friend.
Yes, Alex is actually cooking. Having salmon and mushrooms and... What was it? Carrots.
Spring greens.
And spring greens.
Yeah, indoor voice, Mark.
Indoor?
Indoor. Indoory. 2 German questions. We like Zoom, said Hannes.
Oh, it's nice to have our German friends with us. There's Hannah's and Daggy plus their doggy Fendi. And then we also have Laura and her dog Dan.
Very good. Peter Lacey said, we enjoyed the marathon round. We were honest with our nil points. Guess too soon.
Oh, that's the point. If people are honest, that's great.
It's just nice to see. The more honest you are, the better we can make the quiz. Because if you think everything, if you put full marks for everything, we must think the quiz is too easy, and we'll make the quiz harder.
Yeah, we've got at least 3 teams that have admitted they got no points on the bonus. So just be honest with it. We're trying to make it fun for you.
I haven't found a Hereford Reading co-op yet, Joe. We'll have to have another look. Good night, fans, said Sharon. Good night, Mother.
Good night, fam.
Right, let's get the score in order then. See how we did.
Shall we put it? We're on that, aren't we? Or am I looking at something different?
I'm doing the thingy now. There we go. And I'll pop us onto the score sheet webcam. Thank you very much, Ken. There we are. Alright, so our winners tonight. The Expendables and Best Brainiacs at 84 points, and the category that the Expendables would like to play is Donald Trump's tax math game. Next up we have Charlie and Lockdown Factory with 82, almost with Bev again this week. Kirby Hill with 81, One Smart Fella have 79.5, and the Unicorns, always in there very quick when we put the score sheet up, 77.5, and they're just beating Top Guns by half a point.
A message from Adam. Cheers, guys, for the quiz, making everyone's Monday night better. Good night, quizzers. Thank you so much for that comment. It's wonderful. Thank you
very much. Thanks, both. Going to turn the PC off, but we'll be on the old TV YouTube for a few more minutes, says Paul. Thank you very much.
Okay, that's cool.
Resident Twitch member there, Paul.
Thank you, Catherine.
Let's look what else we've got.
So appreciated.
Oh my god, try harder. It's got a silhouette of a Hereford cow on the label. Duh, my own fault then, isn't it? Sorry. Right, Fran. Your Indie Fran, that's the name of your cat. Your score was 6, 8, 4, 4, and 2. 24 points. Wonderful. Born Collective I'm going to get rid of because that was us. So I'm just going to delete those. Wonderful. As always, if you are watching this after the live quiz is finished, you can always put your scores on the sheet, and I will sort the scores in order periodically. I'll leave the scores up for about a month, so if you don't want to put your score in afterwards, I will come back and look as well.
Cheers, Paul. We will see you on Friday. Sorry, Rini, I was being a bit cheeky by saying they were saying things about you beforehand.
Blarina, thank you guys. We had fun. I'm glad you enjoyed yourself.
We enjoyed tonight. We actually really enjoyed putting it together. We had a lot of fun and got really excited about actually putting it together tonight, didn't we? More than we always enjoy doing what we're doing, but it was sort of like, oh, shall we do this and shall we do that? And then we kept showing each other what we were actually doing on the visuals, so which was quite fun. We enjoyed doing that.
Kathy says you're welcome. Must change my PayPal name from my Sunday name. Great quiz and fun Monday. Thanks. Thank you very much.
Cheers.
Andrea is talking to her sister. Are you communicating via many channels again? We've talked about this. It's not clever and it's not funny. I've got no idea what's going on. It's another sister's tiff. Yeah, as always, we are on Facebook, YouTube, Twitch, Twitter, Facebook, all that other stuff. Or just search for quiz, actually. We are in the process of re-upping our website as we let it lax due to having a lot of work on the past year. But due to lockdown, our schedule opened up a little bit more, so we are going to make sure our website is up and running soon.
And I just want to say a big thank you to Talha, who is watching for the first time. It's great to have you commenting on YouTube. Invite your friends, come and see what we do, and it's been great having you here. Thank you very much for commenting.
Indeed, it's always nice to have someone new, especially through the YouTube, which we don't often use advertising on, which is nice. Ben says, seriously, thank you for your brilliant quizzes, Mel and Sue. You're a huge part of maintaining my mental health. Well, we're really serious about that, Benjamin, so thank you so much for saying. I'm all about helping people through the mental health, definitely.
If anything, this has helped my mental health. I've not made any secret of the fact that I've really struggled during lockdown. I went from, with my going to gigs and then also doing the quizzes, a literal connection with 500 people a week to this. So I've gone from 500 to 1, and and Alex will be honest about it. At the start, particularly, I really struggled with it because I'm a social animal, and it got on top of me. And if it works for me,
thank you, Andy,
then I know for some of you it's also working as well. That's why we did it in the first place, was to get the people that were used to connect to each other in pubs to do that. And then it's sort of grown from there, and we've got people that didn't come to our quizzes that have now become part of our quiz family, which we absolutely love. And we do think of you as our quiz family, and it's just great to be a part of.
Absolutely, I couldn't say it better myself. Hoping to get a bunch of bananas together for next Monday. One of the many things my sister calls me is Joanna Banana. Love it.
Joe, send us a picture of that, please.
We're gonna leave you now, guys, because we are at 10 to 10. Me and Mark haven't had our dinner, and we would hate to keep you guys for your rest of your evening.
So we've got dinner to cook, and then also watch
Lovecraft Country.
Lovecraft Country.
Yeah, so I'm going to leave the splash screen at the end so you can contact us all throughout there. I want to say again, thank you so much for your donations, no matter how big or minuscule they were, for the 10p donations. They were very much appreciated.
We did have... they're still coming in. And we did have some people just literally giving 10p. Literally, one person gave at least 60p and 10p's.
Fleur Dutton said, thank you for a lovely quiz. Looking forward to the next one. So we're looking forward to having you back with us. So thank you very much. We shall see you on Friday for our pre-weekend quiz off. Let us know what round you would like to play on your category sheet on the score grid. And yeah, we'll see you on Friday. Thank you very much. Bye. Bye.